Hey, human. What's a cute little thing like you doing in this deep, dark, and spooky forest? Are you lost? I think I could help you there. I know this place like the back of my claws. Why don't you come back to my place for a bit to get rested? Well, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Luna, but you can just call me tonight or tomorrow.
You know, Luna, that line would work a lot better if there was reception out here. Also, if you didn't look like a big ugly furball.
Ugh, Scarlet, what are you doing here?
I came here to pick up my lovely little human here. Preferably before you got your stench all over them. In fact, don't even look at them. Don't even look in their general direction. Maintain a respectful distance of 3 miles from them at all times. You know what? Don't even think about them. Ah, you thought about them, didn't you?
Or else what? What's a puny little vampire gonna do? Oh, or else what? What's a puny little vampire like you gonna do to me? You couldn't even overcome a clove of garlic. Much less me. Besides, you'd need a silver bullet to take me down. Duh. And I don't suppose you have any of those.
Care to find out?
You don't scare me. You wouldn't cross a stream of water, much less me. Which is why my sweet human here would be much safer with me. Isn't that right, precious? This forest is full of dangers. Like Scarlet here. She's been stalking you after all. I would have gotten rid of her earlier, but you're supposed to stab a vampire through the heart, and quite frankly, I don't think she has one. Why don't we just go back to my place? We'll be able to avoid her then. As long as we don't invite her in, that is. Which isn't a problem, because who would ever invite her to anything?
Please. You say that like you didn't get kicked out of every party your pact ever threw, Luna. What was the reason again? Stealing tickets to an upcoming movie this year? Or this one time? Or something? Talk about pathetic.
Ugh, the tickets were all sold out, and it was my sweetheart human's favorite movie. What was I supposed to do? Not steal them?
Yes?
It's no big deal. Besides, they sold more tickets than seats, so ours got refunded. And you know what? Yeah, we didn't get to see that movie. But it's okay. I can always entertain my sweetheart human here in many other ways. For instance, my sweetheart human, I might not be a vampire like Scarlet, but I can still leave you with a gentle little bite mark if you're into that.
You know, that sounds much more like a threatening flirt with you being a werewolf and all. Right, Luna? But I wouldn't expect you to know how to flirt. Especially not with that garbage pickup line you tried earlier here. Tell you what, I'll show you how it's done. Hey, my darling human, I was wondering if you had an extra heart. Mine was just stolen.
I knew it! You don't have a heart.
Shut up, Luna. You're missing the point. Hold on, let me try another one. Hello there, darling human. Didn't you know your body is 65% water? And I'm thirsty.
That doesn't work when you drink blood.
Damn. Okay. Let me retry that. Hold on. How much of a human body is in blood again? Hold on. Let me look this up. Damn it. There's no signal here.
You'd think a vampire of all people would know how much blood a person has.
Whatever. It's probably like 23% or something, right? You know what? It doesn't matter. Here, let me pull out the ace in my sleeve. Hey there, darling human. I'm pretty, and you're cute. Together, we'd be pretty cute.
Please. You? Pretty? Even your reflection doesn't want to see you. Come on, my sweet human. Let's ditch Scarlet and go back to my place, so I can show you how soft my fur is. It looks majestic too, doesn't it? You know, my pet calls me the most fine in the forest.
Well, this human here is the most mine in the forest. So back off already. You're provoking me, and you really don't want to. You're threatening my darling human, and I'd do anything for them. Anything. And I'd rather enter a church or eat garlic breadsticks for them.
Daring, aren't we?
You just don't get it, do you? One time my darling lost their keys unbeknownst to them. A bird took it, so I turned into my bat form and chased them 800 miles, all just to get to it and put them where my human could find it. That bird had a lot of stamina, you see. But the point is, I'm much more capable than you are to my human.
And yet you're still incapable of a good pickup line. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, my sweet human. Are you the moon? Because you make me howl.
You got that online, didn't you?
Like you didn't look up all of your pickup lines too.
You're just projecting, and you should really watch your tongue. I should just end you here. But if you back off now, then against my better judgment, I'll spare your life. You should take my offer. I buried the last werewolf that tried to hit on my darling 6 under the ground.
I watched my sweetheart human was constantly, and I never remember another werewolf hitting on them.
I empathized, tried. But anyways, I beat that other werewolf. Do you really believe you can beat me?
With every fiber of my being.
Please, you're barely a werewolf. You look like a lot more than a dog to me.
I'm not a dog. I'm a werewolf.
Then why do you always look so damn pleased with yourself whenever you wear a collar? Just like a dog.
It's complicated.
Come on, my sweet darling. Let's go back to my mansion. So my many thralls there that will serve you to your beckoning call. They even do party tricks. The mud here isn't even gonna do much of a host. All she'd do is dirty your living space and get her fur everywhere.
Please, I'd be the much better host. I'm more interesting. Listen to me, my human. I have got so many interesting hobbies, like lockpicking. You know, locks are really much easier to pick than you think. Especially yours. You should really change it, by the way. And I'm really good at picking locks too. Or just picking in general. After all, I picked you, sweetheart.
That's nothing. You know, my darling human, I've got a lot of cool hobbies myself. For instance, I'm rather fond of stargazing. I thought recently the only star that I've been gazing at is you.
You got that line from online too, didn't you?
Just speaking from the heart. What can I say? I just love my darling humans so much. They just take my breath away.
A shame that doesn't kill you.
Let me guess. You're also enjoying car chasing and drinking toilet water?
Actually, I was gonna say I enjoy wood carving. I happen to make a lot of steaks, actually. Really wish I had them on me right about now. What about you, Scarlet? What's your next lame hobby?
Cheesy pickup lines?
All of my real hobbies? That's what I thought. See, you're boring. My home is a much better place for my lovely little human. It's got me in it, so that goes without saying. I'm much more loving. And I can cuddle way better than you too, Scarlet.
Bullshit. I call it bullshit. I'll show you wrong, Luna. We need to have a cuddle contest. Right here, right now. I'll prove that I'm a better cuddler than you.
Scarlet, you don't mean with me and you cuddling each other, do you?
What? Oh, ew. No, I wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, with way more eels, though. Either way, we can't have a cuddling contest because I am not letting you so much as touch my beloved human.
It sounds to me like you're scared of losing.
Scarlet, please. Think about it logically. You don't have fur. You're at a severe disadvantage.
Well, you do have a point. But it doesn't matter. Just go back to your pack already. Chase some squirrels or whatever it is you losers do in your pastime. Need I remind you that I am the one with the gun here?
Yeah, the gun that doesn't have any silver bullets. If it did, you'd have shot me by now. But it doesn't, so you didn't. You're just bluffing.
I'm not bluffing.
Oh yeah? How are you gonna prove it? Shoot me? You've got a clean shot. Go for it.
I might. I just... The gun is very loud and I don't really want to hurt my darling's ears.
I wonder if my claw is long enough to count as a stave.
It doesn't. That's what the last werewolf said, and their claws when they were longer.
Damn. Well, there's gotta be some way to settle this.
I suppose we could just wait to see what the human says.
Oh, you know what? That does make a lot of sense. Why didn't I think of that?
Probably because you're you. Anyways, what do you say, my darling human? Who do you want to pick?